Excuse me. Yes, hello. My back. It's not good. It hurts. No, not there. Higher. Like a sharp. Ugh, I don't know the word. I'm sorry. Does anyone speak English? Oh man, this is so frustrating. I just want to explain what's wrong, but I feel like a child. It's actually quite scary when you can't tell a doctor where the pain is, right? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast.
Hi there, I'm Anna, and that was Mike feeling a bit lost at the doctor's office.
Yes, that was a little bit of acting, but the feeling is very real. This is the Context English podcast, and I'm Mike.
Today, we are tackling a very important and sometimes scary topic. We are talking about going to the doctor, and specifically, how to explain your pain in English.
That's right. No more pointing and saying, it hurts here. By the end of this episode, you will know how to describe exactly how you feel, how long you've been sick, and you'll understand what the doctor is asking you.
You know, Mike, your little scene at the beginning, it reminded me of something that happened to me last month.
Oh, did you have to go to the clinic?
I did. It was actually quite embarrassing. I was training for that 5K run, remember? And one morning, I woke up with this very strange feeling in my left ankle.
Ouch. Was it a bad injury?
Well, that's the thing. I went to see the doctor here in town. He was very nice, but he looked at me and asked, "So, Anna, is it a sharp pain or more of a dull ache?" And I just froze.
Oh, I hate that. You know the words in your own language, but in Pinglish, they just disappear.
Exactly. I knew pain, but I didn't know how to describe the type of pain. I just kept saying, "It is bad, very bad." I felt so silly because I couldn't be specific. I realized then that pain is a big word, but we need smaller, better words to really help the doctor help us. It was a long, confusing conversation, and I felt so stressed, and my ankle was still hurting.
I think almost every language learner has felt that way. You feel vulnerable because you are sick, and then you feel frustrated because you can't communicate.
Exactly. It makes a stressful situation even worse. You feel like you're losing control.
So, how can we avoid that? How can we go to the doctor and feel like an adult, even if English isn't our first language? What phrases do we actually need to stay calm and be clear?
Well, Mike, I think your story from last year is the perfect place to start. It shows exactly why those specific words are so important. Tell us, what actually happened when you hurt your back? How did that conversation go?
So, let me tell you about what happened to me last year. It's a perfect example of why we are doing this episode. I was at home and I was trying to be a hero. I decided to move my big, heavy bookshelf all by myself.
Oh, Mike, you know that's a bad idea. Moving furniture alone is always a mistake.
I know. I realized that very quickly. Suddenly, I felt this pop in my lower back. At first, I thought, oh, it's nothing. I'll just sit down for a minute. But then, about an hour later, I tried to stand up and wow, the pain was just incredible. I actually shouted, "Ow," in my empty living room.
Oh, no, that sounds really painful. What did you do? Did you call someone?
Well, I waited until the next morning hoping it would go away, but it didn't. It got worse. Every time I tried to move my left leg, it felt like a hot needle was hitting my back. So I realized I had to go to the clinic. Now, even though I speak English, I started to feel anxious. I was thinking, how do I describe this hot needle feeling? What is the right word?
I totally understand that. When you are in pain, your brain doesn't work perfectly. You feel stressed, and then the words they hide from you. So what happened when you finally saw the doctor?
Well, I walked in, actually I limped in, and the doctor was very professional. He looked at me and said, "Hello, Mike. I see you're having some trouble moving. Tell me, where does it hurt?" And I pointed to my back and said, "Here, it hurts here."
See? Even you did it. You pointed.
Exactly. It's the first thing we do. But then he asked the difficult question. He said, "Okay, and can you describe the pain? Is it a constant ache or is it sharp when you move?" And I just stared at him for a second. My mind went blank. I wanted to say it felt like electricity or burning, but I just said, it's very big pain, very sharp."
Very big pain. Yeah, we all say that. It's the easiest thing to say, but it doesn't help the doctor very much, does it?
Not really. He needed to know if the pain was staying in one place or moving. He asked, "Does the pain radiate down your leg?" And I thought, radiate? Like a radio? I was so confused. I had to ask him to slow down. I said, "I'm sorry, can you explain radiate?"
That is such a good move, Mike. It's okay to ask the doctor to explain. So, what did he say?
He was great. He moved his hand from his back down to his foot and asked, "Does the pain travel?" And I said, yes, it travels down my leg." Then he asked, "How long has it been like this?" And I told him, "Since yesterday morning."
Wow, so even though you felt stressed and you didn't know the word radiate, you still managed to explain the situation by using simpler words and asking for help.
Exactly, but it took a long time. If I had known the right words like sharp pain or it travels down my leg, the whole visit would have been much faster and, well, I would have felt much more confident. I felt like I was struggling.
And that's exactly why we're here today. Your story shows that even a simple trip to the doctor for a back injury can be really hard if you don't have that medical toolkit of words.
Exactly. In the end, he gave me some medicine and told me to rest. But the most important thing I learned was that pointing is not enough. You need to describe the feeling and the time.
Well, I'm glad your back is better now, Mike. And I think your experience is the perfect bridge to our next section. We are going to give our listeners that toolkit so they don't have to feel like you did in that clinic.
Yes, let's make sure no one else has to say it's a very big pain ever again.
Okay, now it's time for your language toolkit. These are 5 phrases that will help you feel, well, much more in control when you talk to a doctor.
Right. Let's start with the most important one, describing the type of pain.
Phrase number 1, I have a sharp pain in my shoulder, or I have a dull pain in my chest.
Let's say that again. I have a sharp pain in my shoulder, or I have a dull pain in my chest.
So sharp is like a knife, right, Mike? It's very strong and quick. But dull is more like a heavy, slow ache. It's not a stabbing feeling, it's just there.
Exactly. A dull ache is like a bad headache that stays for a long time.
Okay, phrase number 2. It hurts when I move my arm.
It hurts when I move my arm.
This is so helpful for the doctor. You can say, it hurts when I breathe deep, or it hurts when I walk. It helps them find the exact problem.
Perfect. Now, phrase number 3. This is about time. I've been feeling like this for 3 days.
I've been feeling like this for 3 days.
Don't just say it started Monday. Use I've been feeling like this for, and then say the number of hours or days. It sounds very natural.
Good point. Phrase number 4 is about those other bad feelings. I feel dizzy and nauseous.
I feel dizzy and nauseous.
Dizzy is when the room is spinning. Whoa! And nauseous, well, that's when you feel like you might, vomit. It's a very important word for doctors.
And finally, phrase number 5. This one is for your safety. I'm allergic to penicillin.
I'm allergic to penicillin.
Always tell your doctor if you have an allergy. You can say, I'm allergic to aspirin, or I'm allergic to nuts. It's a lifesaver. Okay, let's put all of those phrases into a real conversation. I'll be the doctor, and Anna, you are the patient today.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm ready. I'm feeling pretty bad, Dr. Mike.
Good morning, Anna. Come on in. So, what brings you in today? What's the matter?
Oh, hello, doctor. Well, I have this pain in my stomach. It's quite bad.
I'm sorry to hear that. Can you describe the pain for me? Is it constant?
Well, it's a very sharp pain right here on the right side. And, well, it hurts when I try to sit up straight.
I see. And how long has this been going on?
I've been feeling like this for about 2 days now. It started on Tuesday night. And doctor, I also feel a bit dizzy today.
Okay, I understand. We'll take a look. But first, are you taking any medication? Do you have any allergies?
Yes, I'm allergic to aspirin.
Okay, that's very important. Thank you for telling me. Let's get you checked out.
Phew. See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Not at all. You were very clear, Hannah. Now, let's listen to those key parts again very slowly.
Listen and repeat. I have a sharp pain on the right side.
It hurts when I sit up.
I've been feeling like this for 2 days.
I'm allergic to aspirin.
Perfect. If you can say those, you can survive any doctor's visit.
So let's wrap this up. Today we covered some really powerful tools, didn't we? You learned how to tell the difference between a sharp pain and a dull ache, and that is a huge step forward.
It really is. And please remember the time element. I've been feeling like this for, followed by the number of days or hours. It's a small phrase, but it's exactly what the doctor needs to hear first.
Honestly, just having these few phrases in your head, well, it changes everything. It takes away that helpless feeling. You go from being a worried patient to being a partner in your own health.
Exactly. And here is my big practical tip for you today. Before you even leave your house for the clinic, take a piece of paper or just use your phone. Write down 3 things. 1, where it hurts. 2, what kind of pain it is. And 3, how long it's been happening.
That is such a great idea, Anna. Because let's be honest, when you're sitting in that exam room and you're nervous, you forget everything, even your own name sometimes.
Oh, I know I do. If it's on paper, you can just read it, or you can even show it to the doctor if you're too stressed to speak. It's okay. The important thing is that you get the right help. You can do this. You really can.
You've got this. Don't let the language barrier stop you from taking care of yourself. You have the words now.
Well, that is all for today's episode of the Context English podcast. We really, truly hope this makes your next doctor's visit much, much easier. Or better yet, we hope you stay healthy and don't need these phrases at all. But it's better to be prepared, right?
Absolutely. Knowledge is the best medicine. Well, after actual medicine, of course. We want to hear from you now. Have you ever been to a doctor in an English-speaking country? What was the hardest part for you? Tell us your stories in the comments.
And if you found this lesson helpful, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and share this with a friend who is also learning English. Your support means the world to us and helps us keep creating these episodes.
Thank you for listening and for being part of our community. I'm Mike.
And I'm Anna. Take care of yourselves and keep practicing.
See you in the next video.